let's get into it. We're gonna do some Deku Cos today, some femme Deku Cos. My wig came. This wig is from Amazon and it was $33. I didn't finish fixing my nails last night, so that's why they look like dirty. This is my sister who's bouncing her leg. This is not my girlfriend. Anyway, so we're gonna get straight into Deku Cos today. Straight into Deku Cos, even though he's not, but it's I'm just kidding, I can't assume his sexuality. All right. First thing you gotta do is put these contacts in. Quick story time, TTDI, sorry. It took me 3 days to figure out how to put one of these contacts in. I have never had contacts so hard to get in my freaking life, bro. It was so difficult. And one got in easy, and then the next one was like, no baby, and then did not get in. And I was like, okay, maybe it just needs to soak in a different sort of like solution. So I left it in a solution overnight, a different solution overnight, and it still did not work. Now I hope to get them in today. We got one in. This one's not the hard one to get in, it's the other one, so this should be interesting. The right eye is the biggest pain in my...
Why did you keep your mouth open that long? Close, you're gonna get flies.
I was deciding if I wanted to say the word or not. And then I decided to make your job easier not to say it. This contact is so annoying. I don't know what is wrong with it. I don't know if it's something wrong with me, but like it has sat in solution for 3 days and it still hurts. And I clean it with solution I just can't. Does this happen with a lot of people's TTDI contacts? Like, I'm curious. Like, I don't know if it's just mine. Maybe I got a bad contact or something. No, I don't want to judge the company based off that. I'm probably still gonna buy more contacts from them because, to be honest, they have like a lot of cosplay contacts. It comes with cute stuff though, so like that's nice. They sent me like glitter and stuff. We're gonna start with my eyes. That's what I always start with because I don't want to mess up my whole face after doing it. I have such a headache. Hashtag concuss things. Story time. So the other day, I was scared I was having a hemorrhage, a brain hemorrhage, because I was having a extreme freaking headache and I was scared. I hit my head 3 times. So I hit it once, that one day on that video that y'all saw, and I was like, oh, this wasn't planned, haha. That teletalks with Deku, where Todoroki slammed his head on the floor and got a concussion. I actually got a concussion from that. After that, you know, my head was starting to heal. I was taking care of my... What the f on here? That's gross. Anyway, it's still on there. Anyway, so I had actually got a concussion from that and my head was starting to heal, you know? I was starting to feel better. I wasn't having headaches every day anymore. And then I hit it on my sister's knee because we were talking about something and I decided that it was a good idea to act like I just died. And I threw my like whole body back and accidentally hit her knee. And then the next day we were cleaning her room and I smacked my head on her Murphy table. So I thought I was having a brain hemorrhage. Concealer, Milani Perfect Concealer. That's what I used. This beauty blender from Walmart. I called the emergency room at the hospital near me and I was like, hey sis, am I having a brain hemorrhage? And they were like, let's transfer you to a nurse. And I was like, perfect. I'm talking to the nurse and she's like, okay, let me do a quick little test on you. How you feeling, baby? So I tell her how I'm feeling, whatever. I tell her my symptoms, all that. And she's like, okay, well tell me when you hit your head. And I was like, all right, I hit it 3 times. And I explained her the whole story and she literally says to me, baby, we need to get you a helmet. And I was like, you know what? You're right. She was like, do you have a history of a concussion? And I was like, yeah, I was a cheerleader in high school, so naturally I had like 7. I had concussions all the time in high school because I was a bat. And if you are also a cheerleader, I'm really sorry for all the traumatic experiences you're about to have or have already had. Cheering sucks. Not because the sport sucks, but because the people are so mean. So if anybody fell, if my flyer fell from the sky, you know what I had to do? Risk my life for her. It was more important that the flyer didn't get hurt than the back, so it would just be risk your life for her and get a concussion instead of her. Which made sense, I guess. Maybe that's just what my coach said. She's like, no, you're the one that needs to like dive and essentially try and kill yourself so that your flyer doesn't hit the ground.
Kind of backwards. I feel like everyone on the team should be safe.
I wasn't. Thanks, coach. Wow, this just turned into me talking crap about high school. So then...
This video makes no sense.
I had a lot of concussions. So then she was like, okay, well you have a history of concussions, that's not good. When you hit your head, you should have gone to the hospital. And I was like, girl, I would have had I not lost my insurance card and my wallet. She asked me, she goes, hey, do you have any other medical issues? And I told her, I am in fact an anxious piece of and you know what she said to me? Oh my god, honey, you're not having a brain hemorrhage, and then hung up the phone. And that was my experience with the hospital near me. Shout out to them. Thanks for actually calming my I wasn't having a brain hemorrhage. Well, I don't know. I'm going to get x-rays. Or a CAT scan soon. So maybe my brain is bleeding. I hope not. That would be really unfortunate. No videos for a couple of days. I'm having a brain hemorrhage. Pause while Nessa does my eyeliner. Nessa did my eyeliner. I could do mine, but I couldn't. That's simply it. She's just better at it than I am. NYX matte liquid liner. Nessa used. Yeah. I think I was talking about how I have a concussion and I was scared I had a brain hemorrhage. I could have really summed that up pretty quickly. I called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Now we're gonna use Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation in 00B Light because I'm pale as oh, and then this stupid Wet n Wild pressed powder. I say stupid because they lie about being cruelty free and I'm fat. So today I go into my mom's bedroom and my mom has been obsessed with Grey's Anatomy. She loves dramas. She loves her telenovelas. So you know that girl, beloved Grey's Anatomy. I go into her room today and what do I see? But death. Bro, all I see when I walk into a room is a new person freaking dying on that show. Anybody who watches Grey's Anatomy,
I love how you complain about like in shows death and stuff. But you watch gore animes.
Like that doesn't bother in anime. I don't know why, like it doesn't bother me. I used to watch Grey's Anatomy with my mom when I was a kid. When I was a little girl. I was like 5 years old. I used to be like, Mommy, Grey's Anatomy's on, let's watch it. Apparently I didn't know what taste was then. Sorry for anybody who likes Grey's Anatomy. I really don't like that show. Because I hear it. My room is right next to my mom. So I hear the show and just hearing it makes me sad. And it depresses me hearing it in my bedroom. Bro, it is so sad. Every time I walk in there, a new character is dead. Or for instance, today, I walked in and the mom that was having a baby died. Like, they just like to kill people for fun. Like, who wants to watch a show where people just die all the time?
Obviously, you haven't seen Attack on Titan.
Clearly. I don't watch shows where people die. You wanna know why? Because in my head, people are already dying. I don't, wow, that's really but I don't, listen, I don't need to watch angsty anime to feel angsty. I always feel angsty, okay? The show is sad, in conclusion. And I get it if people like it, I guess. For the contour, I use the e.l.f. bronzer palette. It's dirty. Moral of the story is Grey's Anatomy is sad. Don't watch it. If you watched it, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you sat through that. Like, how does, my mom doesn't cry when she watches it either. Your favorite character just died in a tragic car accident because they didn't give him a CT scan or some dumb crap like that. They didn't do a CT scan when he was clearly having brain problems and a brain hemorrhage and he died from it. And you're not gonna cry? Maybe I'm just emotionally unstable. Also, people keep recommending me to read In Another Life, and for personal reasons, no. Here's the thing. Let me tell you a story. As I wasn't doing before. It's just all of these are just like me telling a random story that doesn't matter.
All about angsty things.
Yeah. As you know, I love Bebop Skeet. As everyone knows, I love Bebop Skeet. I love Morally Grey. They are, como se dice, amazing. I was watching Bebop Skeet's video and she was like, okay, I'm gonna read In Another Life. It's about Bokuto and Akashi. Said it's supposedly sad and a lot of people told her to read it. She read it and she was sobbing. And I was like, I'm feeling angsty. Let me read it. And let me tell you exactly what happened. I looked it up and I read the first line. And you know what I did? Clicked out of it. No, with a heart. And then I popped into Mila's live because I saw that Mila was reading it. I popped into Mila's live. I knew it was already sad, so I tried not to go into lives because the thing is that when I read sad stuff, I get sad for a very long time. Very empathetic, I always have been. When I read sad stuff, I immediately put myself in that person's position and then I sob like weeks at a time. So I pop into Mila's live and I was in there for 5 minutes and I was crying. So for that reason, exactly, I will not be participating in reading In Another Life. Thanks though for the offer. I'm not emotionally stable. That's all. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Also, thank you guys so much. The YouTube is really, I woke up and Ness was telling me that it went up 400 subscribers overnight. So thank you guys so much for being here and enjoying this literal disaster that I call my YouTube channel. You guys are so cute and so supportive and I love you and I'm so glad that you enjoy it. I know you guys really like the meme videos and to be honest, I could make like literally like 7 of them because you guys send me so many memes and I love it. So I might film some more, but they probably won't come out for a while just because I already have 3 that are already out, you know what I mean? But thank you guys for the memes. I love them. They make me feel better. You guys are just very cute. Also, sorry I haven't done a live in a while. That's it. There's no explanation, just sorry. Okay, Freckles. Freckles, I'm gonna use this. The e.l.f. Instant Lift Brown Pencil. I can hear the show and it's making me sad. Do you hear the screaming? Bro, dude, it's so depressing. Also, poor Meredith Grey, man. Has already, I think her parents are dead. Her husband dies. She has kids and then her husband dies tragically in a car accident. Her best friend leaves her. I could go on forever about poor Meredith Grey's tragic freaking life. I hate foundation. Hi and welcome back to I Hate Foundation. Oh, you guys wanna know how I do my freckles all the time? You're like, please do a freckle tutorial. I literally take this pencil and dab it. That's literally all I do. That's how I get my freckles. And then I'm gonna show you what I do after that. Ooh, so I'm like Midoriya. Also, wow, I just got this overwhelming need to tell you how much I love you. That's it. I get that a lot, and I just wanted to tell you that I love you a lot. Thanks for being here. You're so sweet. I love you. And then I dab with my beauty blender. Smack myself in the face to remind myself that I am a text. Mila, I wanted to let you know that every time I get Starbucks, I think about you.
Also, every time I see that guy that works at Starbucks that rants about like hating his job,
I think about her too.
I think about her.
Mila, we just think about you a lot, and we love you.
We love you, Mila.
We really do. Also, you guys, I'm so I'm blown away. I'm so close to 200K on TikTok, and I cannot believe it. Like, what? When I hit 200K, I'm probably gonna cry. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like to cry on camera, but I most definitely will be crying on camera for when I hit 200K, because I cannot even believe that that happened. The fact, I mean, 100K was like already like a huge like, oh my god. Maybe it's just because I've been feeling some type of way lately. I just can't believe that like it shot up so quickly. Thank you so much for like coming back every day and like enjoying my idiosity. Everybody keeps asking me why I have such bad dark circles. Am I sleeping? No. That's your answer. Everyone keeps asking me, they're like, girl, you look so tired. I am. That's it. I'm tired. Izuku is gonna be my comfort character. I can already feel it.
You say that about every character when you put them on.
It's gonna be Izuku though.
You think so?
Yeah. I also want to get the, you know, one day when I have money, I'm gonna buy the male Izuku wig. For my eyebrows, I use the James Charles palette. My fellow vegetarians, do y'all ever get just like a random urge for like meat, even though you haven't eaten it in a long time? Like randomly, like Nessa right now just got like an urge for tuna, even though she literally hasn't eaten tuna in 4 years.
We have like our vegetarian tuna, but not real tuna.
Yeah, but then like randomly, I'll get like the urge to eat like crab legs or like fried chicken. Like the other day I was like, some Popeyes would smack. Like what the what was that about? I don't know, because like I never really liked meat in the first place. I wasn't like a huge...
Yeah, it's not something I really miss, but sometimes I'll get random urges for it.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I genuinely don't know why, because like I don't actually like meat like that. I never really liked... There was a whole summer actually where whenever I ate chicken, I would feel nauseous. The summer before I went vegetarian, and it was horrendous. I was like, am I allergic to meat? Like I was so confused, but it just hurt my stomach anytime I ate it. So I didn't eat meat for like a whole summer before I went vegetarian. I'm Izuku Midoriya. I feel so happy. For my lip gloss, I use the Milani lip gloss in Champagne. Put on some lip gloss for her. For my waterline, I use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Looks like this. We're gonna use this mascara, CoverGirl Lash Blast Active in Very Black. All right, so the whole entire face for Midoriya is done. We just have to darken the lash line on the bottom, and then she's finished, and then I just have to put the wig on. So yeah, Nessa added some eyeshadow underneath my eyes just to make it look a little more zoey, so I look a little more like Midoriya. It's pouring rain. I would like to say that where I am, it has been raining for the past 2 days, and I love it. I love rain so much, like a lot. I really love rain. It is time for the wig. Okay, so we are going to try to make my hair as invisible as possible for this one, because I need it to be up for the I need it to be up for the AU that I'm doing. I need the wig hair to be up for the AU that I'm doing, so we're gonna have to glue it to my head. I personally don't like doing this, but I have to wash my hair tonight anyway. Ah, my hair's knotted.
If you have to wash your hair tonight anyway, just brush it, babe.
No, it's fine. Even though I just washed it 2 days ago. You guys are gonna think I'm gross, but I can't wash my hair every day. So if you ever see my hair look gross in a video, it's because I can't wash my hair every day because it's bad for it. And I have dyed hair, and my hair's already very dry. The natural oils that your head produces helps your hair grow. So not washing it every day will help your hair grow, depending on your hair type. But for us, that's what it does. Recently, I've been rewatching Soul Eater. And by recently, I meant I started last night. And I made Nessa watch it with me because we've been rewatching, she's been rewatching Oran, because when I watched Oran the first time, I didn't like it. And don't come for me, I don't know why I didn't like it. I love it now, but I didn't like it the first time I watched it. So she's like, you have to rewatch it because it's her favorite anime. Besides My Hero, it's her favorite anime besides My Hero. So we rewatched it, and I am in love with it. I love it so much, but she's never seen Soul Eater, and I wanted to rewatch Soul Eater. I always rewatch Soul Eater during Halloween because it reminds me of Halloween. If I could live in one anime world, it would definitely be Soul Eater world. I love it so much. Everything about it, the aesthetic, everything is just, Halloween's my favorite holiday. So obviously I love Soul Eater because the aesthetic is Halloween. So I'm making her watch it with me, and she likes it. You like it, right?
It's really good.
Yeah. So I watched Soul Eater originally when I was 14, and I was like, it seems romantic, but I was like, maybe I'm just reading too much into it. I love love, and I thought that it was just me that saw that Maka and Soul low-key have a little thing going on. At least that's what I thought. They had a little thing going on. And then Vanessa watched it and she was like, this is very romantic. And I was like, oh, solid, not just me then.
Seems very romantic. Like, it seems like they're already a couple.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I got from it too, but I was like, maybe I don't know. Because I was 14 when I first watched it, so I was like, okay, maybe I'm just like stupid. But I was rewatching it and I was like, this does seem a little bit romantic. The only one that doesn't seem like super romantic to me, in my opinion, is the Liz and Patty and Death the Kid one. But I think Liz and Death seem romantic and Patty doesn't. Obviously, they're sisters, so I get why that doesn't seem romantic. Tsubaki and Blackstar seem very like, I don't know. Is it just us, guys? Let me know if you've seen Soul Eater. Soul Eater is my favorite anime. I don't want to say it beats My Hero. It might for me.
Are you joking?
I love Soul Eater,
My
like a
Hero's
lot.
your whole life. You're currently getting into Deku Cos wearing a Deku shirt and run a My Hero, basically, fan page.
I really love Soul Eater. It's definitely up there. I think it's my second favorite anime. If Soul Eater and My Hero had a crossover, I think I would spontaneously combust from excitement. This is kind of a good look. Mila, baby, if you're watching this, Mila, I want to know how you hide your long, beautiful brown hair in wigs. Please let me know. Please do a tutorial on it. This is the beautiful Izuku wig. Very excited for it. This wig is beautiful. Oh wow, that went on so smoothly. I'm gonna use this got to be glued styling spiking gel to glue the wig to my head because I'm gonna be Izuku Midoriya all day today.
No, blow dry it? Yeah.
My blow dryer is from Walmart. Alrighty, so we got the wig glued down. I'm gonna add some concealer onto the top of it just to make it look more like it's my hair. Does anybody else love Halloween? I could go on forever about how much I love Halloween. I don't know why, it's just my favorite holiday, man. It's just so like Halloween-y, you know? All right, and then we're gonna change into this Izuku shirt that I made. I used one of my mom's really old hoodies. She's had it for like literally 15 years. Literally since I can remember, I think. She's had this hoodie and she doesn't really use it anymore. So I snatched it from her and I made an Izuku hoodie shirt thing because I wanted one, but I haven't gotten paid. So while I was waiting, I just decided to make one with acrylic paint and an old hoodie that we have. Izuku Midoriya is here. We got this shirt. This is the one that I made with acrylic paint and an old t-shirt. And then I'm wearing jeans from Hollister that I got a long time ago. That's it. That's all. That's the cause. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed. You guys seem to really like when I'm just sitting and talking to you while I'm getting into cause. So I hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna eat some breakfast and then I'm gonna film some videos for TikTok. Shadow says bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Shadow. Say bye-bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Remember to stay safe, drink water, and do your homework. I'll see you in the next video. I love you. Bye. My wig came. My wig is from Walmart. I took a nap. I did not take a nap. Nessa took a nap and I lied in her bed while she napped. If you couldn't tell, Nessa and I are very close.
We're not girlfriends.
We are family. Please stop asking me that. That is weird. And I get it, like, you know, if one day I do have a significant other and you're curious, probably let you know, but like, she's my sister. Please stop it. It's weird. Anyway.
They don't know, so they just ask me. But why automatically is it assumed that we're girlfriends and not sisters? We have the same voice.
I know.